Morning guys, quick like Casino here. Today's video, I'm going to show you a little bit of buying and selling with regards on trading. Just a simple method of, buying low, selling high to take some profits and stuff. We're going to use Vabble as an example because, as you know, Vabble is also now on Bitmart with the Polygon version. Yeah, so I'll put a little bit of a dosh over onto that to show you guys on that. We're going a quick bit on Vabble staking and Axion, and also I do believe Metal. I think James and some of the team, what I read, are going to the Denver convention. So if I remember, I'll go on a bit on that as well. So first and foremost, obviously you need an account with Bitmart. Bitmart's super easy to set up, and you don't have to do KYC as such, email, password and stuff like that for the basic setup. Or if you want to go full hog and do sort of like copy trading, stuff like that, then, margin and stuff, then you need to go to the next level KYC. But for basic trading, you can have the basic account. So as you can see, I've got some USDT here and Vabble. Yeah. And all we're going to do is we're going to click on my Vabble. Now, so what I've done here is I sent some of my Vabble from the Polygon network from a MetaMask over onto Bitmart, and then that's basically that. Simple little way, the very quickest, simplest way. So for me, it's like this. Yeah, the highs roughly in about the 40044. Yeah, and as low as and dipping down as low. Let's go about there. So that is roughly at 2.9. Now, I don't think we're going to really touch 2.9 too much now. So if you wanted to if you're putting loads of money over, you're better off doing it around about this sort of thing at about 3.3. So what we're going to do at the moment is we want to put a sell order in of Vabble at roughly 4.4. So to do that, we're going to have it on limit. And then we are going to put in the amount of Vabble that we want to sell, which will be 15,000, I believe. Yeah, which will then give us a total profit of 57 USDT. Yeah, and I've got that on, as you can see, I've got it on buy. So we want to put that on sell. So 15,000 on sell. But what we want to do is we want to put in the price that we want it to sell. So once Vabble starts pumping, roughly at the 0044. So let's get rid of that. Just doing it basic here, 44. Now you could, there's lots of people trading. You've probably got a lot of people that are that do trading really well. They will also have it set at say 4.4. So you could sort of jump the gun, do it 4.3. Yeah, like that. Yeah, but obviously your profit from where you are at the moment, the margin on that is not great. It depends on how much obviously you're selling. Now if you're talking tens of thousands, that's quite a nice profit that would be. So we've set our target. So this won't sell. This will go down in the order book at the bottom there, and it will trigger at 4.3. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do there. So as you can see, 64 USD. Yeah, 64 USD. That is when we sell the 15,000. That's what we'll get. As you can see, the order is down here now. There. So that won't sell until it hits 4.3. Yeah. And this happens with every single project out there, including Bitcoin and stuff. You have these sell prices in place, and also you have buy orders. This is why you see all of this up and down, up and down. Yeah. So then what we want to do is once that drops, we want to buy it back. Yeah, we want to buy that 15,000 Vabble back, and then what the profit is your profit. So you're maintaining your 15,000 Vabble, but you're taking a little bit of profit. And also, believe it or not, you're actually helping these projects a bit. As long as you're not dumping too much and scaring off what I call the weekend paper rounds, you're actually helping by creating volume as well. So, excuse me. So now what we want to do is buy our 15,000 Vabble back. But we're going to buy it back at, let's put it at 3.2 for now, yeah? So we're going to get rid of this 4.3. I'm going to put it at 3.2. Now, as you can see, we're buying it back at $48, yeah? So that is $64 we sold at, or we will sell it, yeah, and we're buying it back for $48. So we've made roughly, what's that? My God, my maths today. $16, yeah. And this is just on a little bit of play money, showing you guys on this. So this is how you can make money, simple terms. But I must emphasise this. Obviously, this is not financial advice. You've got to do you. Vabble may never come back down to these points. It might shoot up. This sells off and might end up being 1-2 cents, and this is where you get wrecked, you know, so to speak, yeah. So you've got to be careful where your margins are and stuff like that. Now, the best way that I find is you check in the news, the social media, stuff like that, on what these projects are doing. Yeah, not just Vabble, all the projects out there. And if you think, right, there's news coming up and stuff like that, yeah, then you can set your sell orders higher, because there'll be a pump, yeah. And then you could set your buy orders a little bit lower, because normally after a massive pump you do have a pullback, and this goes for 99% of the projects out there, guys, yeah. So as you can see, so 0.0032, and then we're going to create that as a buy order. Yeah, so as you can see down here now, we have a buy and sell order going. Yeah. Now you can do this all day long. Yeah. In other words, if you've got, say, $10,000 in here, you know, you can set up a buy and sell orders. Yeah. Fire and forget. And then that is it. So that is just a simple method, guys, on this. As I said, Bitmart's good. Yeah. I don't know if I said buy a bit. I meant Bitmart if I said buy a bit in this video. Obviously, I've got to keep this video going because I've done this and I ain't going to go home and do this again. So we'll leave this in, and probably on a weekly basis, I'll jump back on this for 5 minutes and show you the profit and loss just on this little trade here. Obviously, this is me, what I call YouTube account. I'll show you guys. I do trading on other platforms and stuff like that. And a simple method like this, I don't get into all this technical analysis and stuff like that. I just set simple little targets, yeah. And 95%, you know, they all turn out pretty good, yeah. Obviously had some losses as well. Vabble itself at the moment, getting off of Bitmart, getting off of Bitmart. As I said, we're going into this up and down territory at the moment because we're waiting for the DAO to sort of launch. Personally speaking, I think, you know, we're still a few weeks off for that, maybe 4 weeks, but don't hold me to that. And that is where basically, let's quickly go over to here. So at the moment you can stake. So any of you guys that haven't staked yet, for instance, if you've got 100,000 Vabble, obviously this not financial advice, whilst basically you're waiting for the whole full launch and all the rest of it over the coming weeks and months, yeah, it's beneficial to actually do some staking, because you're earning a bit of free Vabble, and obviously the price of Vabble increasing, the amount of money that you're earning in returns on the staking, that obviously increases. So instead of it just sitting in your wallet doing nothing at the moment, you know, personally I do a bit of everything. A little bit of what I just showed you there, you know, a little bit of buying and selling. I've got probably about 70% of my tokens staked. I have some on the DEX, you know, to sell, stuff like that. And this goes with every single project I'm in, yeah. But at the end of the day, Vabble, and including Axion as well, I buy and sell. It's at the end of the day, we're all in this to make money. But I truly believe in both these projects, yeah. So I don't know if I've already mentioned it. I think Metal's going to the Denver convention as well. aka James, another James. So yeah, staking. If you haven't staked yet, you just come over to the DAO. So you come on the Vabble homepage, click on Try DAO. That brings you here. Click on Start Staking, connect your wallet, and do maybe a 50-50 split. If you've got 100,000 Vabble, stake 50,000 and leave 50,000 to take profit, you know, or trade. So we've got governance that will be coming out of. I think that is next, governance. Don't quote me on this, guys. When I say the DAO, I think governance is next. So basically, we've got to start getting votes in place. So do we want to vote on seeing this happen or that happen, etc., etc. And then obviously the launchpad part of it, where you're going to have all, you know, your films, your TVs and stuff going there. That's when us that are staking get to vote. Yeah, and get to vote and say, yes, we want to see that film, or we want to see that TV project, etc., etc. Yeah. and all the goodies that come with it, you know, because it's not just the staking aspect of it. If you're staking and you vote, some of these films and stuff like that, they're going to offer NFTs, etc., etc. And then obviously you got the studio, and then you got the streaming part of it. There's a whole wealth of stuff Vabble's still doing and got to do at the moment, yeah. Now I've read in Telegram, Discord, stuff like that. Why not mass marketing and stuff? Look, think of it this way: is it a good idea at this moment in time having a very large, say, YouTube influencer out there talking about what at the moment? Yeah, what they can talk about Vabble staking, they can talk about the idea of what's coming out, etc., etc. The problem is investors get bored, yeah, etc., etc. Yeah, they'll come in here, they'll do a bit of staking, and then it's like, oh, when streaming, when this, when that. Yeah, it's far better to have the streaming service out, the studios, all the bells and whistles happening, and then trust me, the four OG veteran Hollywood professionals. Yeah, and we all know who they are, yeah, from Universal Pictures and IMAX and stuff like that. That's when I reckon that their wealth is going to come into it. Yeah, it's just going to happen. Yeah, so you've got to be really on the ball with this one, guys. Yeah, this is just going to happen all of a sudden. Anyway, on to Axion. I've done an Axion video for a while. Now, the reason being is, yet again, it's not much to talk about at the moment. You know, we haven't got launch pads at the moment. You know, there's stuff going on behind the scenes, etc., etc. Yeah, so Metal did mention, let's go over to here for a minute. Axion. I'm heading to ETH Denver. Got my ticket, reservation. Right. Join me this Friday for Xspaces, yeah, at XRP Junkie, and I will be broadcasting a live space from the ETH Denver, yeah. We will be talking about 404 NFTs, partnerships, meme coins, and so much more. Right, so James is working his butt off behind the scenes and everything else, yeah. And yes, I mean, we can go into Telegram and Discord. Look, you get your days, and this goes with most projects out there. You'll get days that they're really bustling when there's news and there's action, and you'll get other days a bit quieter. But look, this is crypto for you. So at the moment, the beauty of what I like of Axion is, look, you just, well, yeah, again, this is me YouTube wallet that's connected, hopefully. Yeah, it is, yeah. So basically click stake, do your staking. As you can see, I've got ladder stakes here. June 2024, this one ends, 44% progress. This one finishes March 14th. Yeah, this is what I put in, 20 million there. I'm getting nearly 500,000 back. Yeah, of Axion there. Free money, guys, you know. And don't think of the price at the moment. Well, actually, yes, think of the price at the moment. This is when you do want to be staking. When the price of Axion is, look, $138, guys, for 65 million Axion. Yeah, this was thousands upon thousands in 2021. Yeah, but you still get Bitcoin rewards at the moment as well. Look, wrap Bitcoin. Yes, and now obviously the price of Bitcoin going up. I've got $6.55 in it. Now, go back through my previous videos, a month or two ago. This was only about $4, something like that. So you're getting a little bit of Bitcoin as well, you know, just added in for the bonus. Now, the accelerator, as we can see at the moment, is at 100%, yeah? Basically, what that means is no one's gone in there so far today, yeah? And took advantage of the principle, the bonus and stuff like this, where you can, you know, put in the amount of days. I think it's minimum 120 days, yeah? And then all the way up, you put 5 years or whatever, you're getting an additional 1.9% bonus there by putting $2.5 grand in. Da-di-da-di-da. And colliders, yeah. Oh, actually, I've still got some of these to give away. I forgot I had these. So, like colliders, you chuck that in there like that. Click engage the collider, and you've got a 1 in 25 chance winning. So every time you do a stake, you get you get a particle collider. You get one of these, yeah, and then it's basically like a free lottery ticket. You know, you have a go at it, and the chance, you got a 1 in 25 chance of increasing that stake that you've done. So it's all fantastic stuff, guys. At the end of the day, right, I think we'll leave it at that. Nice short, sweet video today. Hope everyone's enjoying their week. As always, be lucky in crypto, and peace out.